Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Mahendra, Salesforce Technical Architect, and today I'm going to show you how to build your first agent on Agentforce. So as you can see on my screen, I'm currently logged in into Salesforce and I'm into the Coral Cloud Resorts app. And in this app, I have a custom object called bookings, right? So my use case is pretty simple. I am going to provide this booking ID as an input to my agent, and it's going to return me the booking details against that particular booking ID. So for now, I'm just going to, get experience name which is there against this particular booking ID. So for you, if you don't have Coral Cloud Resort app in your org, maybe you can create an agent which can return the status of your case. Maybe if you provide the case number to it, if you have any other custom object, you can go ahead and create an agent for that as well. So I hope my use case is pretty clear to you. It is pretty straightforward, providing booking ID as an input to the agent and getting experience name as an output from the agent. So let's go ahead and create our first agent. So in the setup, you can go to setup and search for agent. You can click on Agentforce agents then, and you will be landed on this particular page. Then you can go ahead and click on new agents. It will land you on this particular page. So we are going to create a service Agentforce service agent, right? So let me click on it and click next. So I am going to add a custom topic to my agent, and I don't need all this topic which are added by default on it. So let me remove it one by one. Once I remove all the topics, I am going to click on next. Okay, so you can see few of the fields are pre-populated by agent force, right? So name of the agent and then description role. So I'll leave everything as is because I mean basically this agent is serve as a service agent, and all these details which are pre-populated by agent force I am going to leave it as is. I am just going to provide the details of the company, Coral Cloud as in data over here. So I'll just type provides amazing destination activities. Okay. Next thing is which is very very important, selecting an correct user as an agent user on this page, right? So you need to make sure you create a separate new user for this, and you make sure to add only the required accesses to it. I mean, for example, for my use case, I have just provided access to the booking object and its field, right? So that it only accesses that particular object and its field and no other things. So I am going to use Einstein Service Agent for my use case, and I have, as I said, I have added access to my booking object and its field to this particular um, user. I'm going to keep this checkbox checked because it will be useful. It will generate the event logs, and those logs will be useful when there's any issue. With respect to this agent, I'll be able to debug those issues. So I'll say next. Okay, so this API name is already taken, so maybe let me change it to CC or maybe Coral Cloud Service Agent. So okay, so now we should be good. Okay, so on this page, I mean, we are not going to select any data library for now because it's not required for our use case. I'll just say create. On the next page, I'll add a topic to it. So here I'll just say new and then topic. All right. So here I just need to provide, the description of the topic which I'm going to add. So I'll just say, uh, ask user for an for a booking ID and return details for that ID. Okay, I mean, you will see the magic on the next screen. So there will be few fields which will be, getting pre-populated based on this particular line. So let me click on next, and here, as I said, it pre-populates, things such as name, API name, then classification description, which says not this topic handles user inquiries related to the booking details. It is triggered when a user asks for information about their booking, which is good for us. We need not change anything here. Then the scope, your job is only to ask the user for their booking ID and return the detail associated with it. And so we are very good with the scope as well, and it has added few instructions as well. So first one is ask the user for their booking ID, which is good. If the user provides the booking ID, retrieve and return the booking details, which is also good. If the user does not have their booking ID, ask if they would like to escalate to an agent or create a case, which is also okay for us. If required, you can add your own instructions as well. By clicking on add instruction, you can remove any one of the instruction if required from here. So for now, we are good with this, and I'll just say next. Here, so basically, we need to add an action which going to retrieve the booking details once user inputs, booking ID. So for now, I'll just not select anything, and I'll create an action on the next page. So here for now, I'll just say finish. So you can see, you can ignore it. So here you can see there's topic added. So I can click on it, and these are all the same details which we saw already. You can go to topics action, and you can see there's no action added for now. So I'll just add an action to it. So create new action. Okay, so for now, for my use case, I have created a simple flow which I'll show you. So let me select the flow. Then name of my flow is get booking details by ID. So I'll quickly select that. So I'll let me show you the flow which I have created for my use case. So this is the flow I have created. So it's a auto launch flow. Okay, and I have just added one element to it. So let me show you the details of it. Added element. I have provided the label to it, and then I have chosen uh, Salesforce object, which is nothing but the booking for my use case. And as I'm providing booking ID as an input, I'm I mean to my agent. So this flow is going to receive that input actually, and I'm going to store that. I'm going to get that input in this particular variable. Let me show you the details of this variable. So API name is booking ID, data type is text, and then I have made this variable available for input so that agent can pass the input received from an user to this particular flow. Okay, so the next is so I'm going to get only one row for a particular booking ID because it's a unique one. So that's why I have kept this radio button selected, only the first record. Next is I am going to fetch the details from my booking. So for now, I am just fetching experience name, right? So I have chosen this, choose fields and assign variables, and then I am going to store each and every field from booking into a separate variable. So that's why I have selected this radio button. And for output, I have created another variable called experience name. Let me show the details of that as well to you. So name is experience name, then data type is text, and I mean I've made this variable available only for output. Okay, so I hope this flow is clear to you. It's pretty straightforward and very simple one. And then let me go back to the agent builder. So here I have selected that flow over here. Let me click on next. So loading. Not sure why, but let's try it again. So here again on the topic to its actions, let me create new action. Then I'll select flow and then name of my flow, which is get booking details by ID. I'll click on next. So on this page again, just something, we need to, configure, right? So I'll just again update the instruction to, uh, take booking ID as an input and return booking details. So that's the instruction we are going to provide over here and show loading text for this action. So, it's a pretty simple and small, action. It won't take much time. So I'll not provide any loading text to it. To let me unselect it. Okay, so I need to. You can see. I have this booking ID as an input variable on my flow, right? So here I'll just provide an instruction. Ask user for booking ID, and then I'll just make it require input, and then I'll also select this one, collect data from user, because it's going to be provided by user to agent, right? Then my output variable, which is experience name, which you saw it's there on the flow. So I'll just say return details to return details back. I'll say this. And then as I'm going to show this experience name in the chat window itself, so I'll select this checkbox, show in conversation, and I'll keep the output rendering as text, and then I'll click on finish. So again, the API name is already taken, it seems. Click OK. So let me go back. It seems the API name is taken. So let me say new and all other things. Okay, let me provide the instruction again. Ask for booking ID and then require input, collect data from user, return experience name. So I'll say show in conversation and then finish. Okay, am I missing anything? Okay, so I forgot to unselect this one, so I'll let me unselect that and say finish. Okay, so the action is added now. Now it's time to test it out. So what I'll do is I'll activate this agent, and in the chat window I'll just say hi and let me get a booking ID and let's see if it works. So I'll say need to know the details of my booking, and I provided the booking ID. Okay, so it returned the correct experience name against that booking ID. Let's verify it. It says culinary heritage experience, and okay, so it returned me the correct experience name. Let me try one more time. I'll just provide this booking ID as an input. So here you can see historical landmark tour is the experience name against this. So let me try one more time. Okay, so you can see it returned me again the correct experience name for that particular um, booking ID. And let's just understand what Agentforce is doing behind the scenes. So when I provide the input, so let's go back. Here I just said need to know the details of my booking, right? So it selected the correct topic which is there on this agent. For now, I just have only one topic, so it had no choice and select this particular topic. So if I had few more topics on this agent, again it would have selected the correct topic and you would have seen it here. So it selected the correct topic, booking inquiry, and then I had three instruction, if you remember, under this topic. So it went through all those three, and it selected the correct action, which is under this particular topic. If it would have had multiple actions against it, you could have seen, the correct one getting selected. So here you can see the booking ID which was provided. This was the booking ID which I provided, and then the output against that booking ID, and you can see the reasoning as well. Next time I provided other booking ID, and again it shows the correct topic, instruction, action, and then output you can see over here. So this is how it works behind the scenes, right? So it helps you, debug if there are any issues. So that's all for now. We created a simple flow. We added a simple flow action to it. In my next video, I'm going to implement the same use case, but with the use of Apex class. Instead of a flow returning a booking details or experience name, I'll have Apex class returning the experience name for that particular booking ID. So stay tuned for that particular video. So thanks so much for staying till the end. Thank you. Bye.